I just glanced downstairs and accidentally witnessed a killing. My hands were shaking as I grabbed my phone to call the police. Right then, the living room light suddenly turned on. Darnell, my wife, was drinking water in the living room. Realizing I might be exposed, I rushed over and shut off the light, but it was too late. The attacker had noticed me. To keep my family calm, I told my wife nothing. After she went back to bed, I carefully returned to the balcony to make sure he hadn't seen me, but instead, our eyes met and knew I was exposed. I ran to find my phone to call for help, but the battery was missing. I dropped to the floor, searching everywhere. That was when I saw him counting the floors. Then he started walking toward my apartment. Danger hit instantly. I quickly got up and locked the door right away, then pressed my ear against it, waiting for footsteps. But time ticked by, and the footsteps never came. I slowly opened the door to check outside, but suddenly, the next second I woke up. It had only been a dream. I walked into the living room, but couldn't step onto the balcony. It was already 4 a.m. I started thinking, maybe he never noticed me. After a long pause, I decided not to call the police. What I didn't know was that the woman downstairs was still alive. She reached for her phone. She used her last bit of strength to dial the emergency number, but the attacker had not left. He realized she survived. He cruelly struck her several more times, until she stopped breathing completely. The next morning, I saw police cars downstairs. Looking at the blood on the ground, I felt an indescribable sadness. Before work, I went to the scene. I stood where he had stood and looked up toward my home. The doubt returned. He must have seen me. A sense of unease welled up inside me. Witnessing the murder last night left me in a daze all day. All I could think about were the horrible scenes from last night. That night, I stood on the balcony, lost in thought. After thinking for a moment, I decided to write an anonymous report detailing everything I saw. As I was about to send it, I noticed our family photo. For my wife and my daughter, I stopped. I believed silence would bring peace, but I was wrong. In the shadows, the killer was watching every move I made.